Welcome back to Chemistry Lab. Today's topic, periodic trends. We're going to be looking primarily at three periodic trends in this lab: size, ionization energy, and electron affinity. Actually, we'll focus mostly on the first two, looking at their relationship to reactivity. Reactive metals lose electrons, and the more easily they lose electrons, the more reactive the metal is said to be. This tends to correspond to large size and low ionization energy. In this lab, we'll look at evidence of reaction by looking at bubbles. More bubbles produced will indicate greater reactivity. If we consider reaction with our group 1 metals, for example sodium, if we look at sodium in water, and sometimes it's easier to think of water as H plus and OH minus, where the sodium would pick up the hydroxide, and then what we're left with is hydrogen gas. A balanced equation would have a 2 here, here, and here. So the group 1 metals, when they react in water, take this pattern where the metal, the atom, has no charge, but the ion has a +1 charge. So what's happened when we go from a 0 charge to a +1 charge is the metal has lost an electron. The more readily this happens, the more reactive the metal is, and the more bubbles we should see in solution. When a group 2 metal undergoes this reaction, for example calcium, the pattern for reaction looks a little different. Because calcium is a group 2 metal, it forms a +2 charge, so we get the formula for calcium hydroxide, and once again hydrogen gas. We need a 2 here to balance that. But again, a metal reacting in water is producing hydrogen gas. In lab, you'll use hydrochloric acid also with your metal reactions to try to kick it up a notch to see if you can get hydrogen gas to form from a reaction with hydrochloric acid. After making observations of your reactions, you should be able to arrange the metals in order of reactivity based on what you see. You'll also be looking at trends in density, melting point, and size. Don't forget to answer the pre-lab questions, and have a great lab.